Today we're going to introduce you to the Trax View interface. This is the home page. On this page you'll see listed all the cameras that are entered into your system, as well as all the tags that are entered into your system. When I highlight a camera, you can see that on the tags listing, the tag that's associated with that camera is highlighted. All of these cameras are associated with a tag. To change the tag that is associated with a camera, I merely click on the camera. I can see now that 20/0/16/133 is associated with camera 1. I'm going to change that to 20/0/1750, and you see now highlighted is 20/0/1750, and camera 1 will now track that tag. I can do the same thing for camera 2, change its association to 20/0/1750. Camera 3, maybe I want to have camera 3 track a different tag. That's okay in the system. The system is fully capable of doing that. So now I'm going to have camera 3 track 20/0/16/133. I'd like camera 4 to track the same tag, as well as camera 5. And that's the basic operation of how we associate cameras to tags. I can have every camera track the same tag. I can have two of the cameras track one of the tags, as I have in this setup. I can have a different tag for each camera. The options are only limited by the number of cameras and the number of tags you have in your system. Now we're going to look at the basic functions of the administration page. So from the home page, I hit the administration page icon. I'm navigated to the administration page. We can see here on the left side we have a series of pull downs which will enable us to review the basic functions of the system. And in the center we have a representation of our capture space and the cameras that are in that capture space. We can see here this is camera number 5. We can see listed the tag that it's associated with, 20/0/16/133. We can also see its X, Y, and Z coordinates, as well as the rotation of the camera in relationship to the origin. This is the origin represented right here. So let's go over and review the basic functionality of the administration page. I'm going to pull down the status box, and we can see here that the system is running. Here I can stop the system from running, and we can see the system has been stopped. To start the system again, I hit the start button, and we can see now that the system is running again and will go through its boot up process. Let's look now at the camera configuration pull down. We can see here we have the ability to add cameras to the system, delete cameras from the systems, save changes that we make to any of the values to the camera's location, and the restore button will allow us to restore to our last saved settings. So let's go ahead and let's add a camera. Click add. A box appears where we will add the camera. So we don't have a camera number 6 in our system, so we'll make this camera number 6. We'll give it an X coordinate, which will be along this plane here, of 6. We'll give it a Y coordinate of 0, which again will place it along this wall because the Y coordinate will be 0. And we'll give it a height of 5 meters and a rotation of 360 degrees to the origin. Let's make this camera a pan tilt unit. It will be a directed perceptions D47 unit. We'll save that, and we can see here our camera appears. If we mouse over it, we see camera number 6. We haven't associated it with any tag yet, and we can see all the values for camera number 6. We can go to the home page. We can see we now have a camera number 6. We can navigate back to the administration page, and since camera number 6 is imaginary, we're going to eliminate it from the system. So we're going to go to camera number 6 and hit delete. We'll be asked if we're sure that we wish to delete camera number 6, and we do. It doesn't exist. And camera number 6 is now gone. And if we navigate back to the home page, we'll see that there is no camera number 6 listed. Let's make a change to the settings for camera number 1. So let's change its Z value. Let's change it to a height of 3 meters. And someone tells me that it's not 3 meters, it's 3.5 meters. So I'm going to restore the original value. It was 4 meters. Okay, so we'll change it now to 3.5 meters. Whoops, 3.5. And we're going to save that change, and we're prompted to see whether or not we would like to restart the software, which will enact the change into the system. So I would like to make that change, and now the system will restart, and the change to the height of camera number 1 will be enacted. Let's change that back. So let's go camera number 1. We're going to change that back to 4 meters. We're going to save that. We would like to start again, and yes, it's now changed back to 4 meters. And if we mouse over it, we can see that camera number 1 is set to 4 meters, a Z of 4 meters. Now let's look at the tag pull down. In the tag pull down, I can enter new tags. So let's do that. Let's enter an imaginary tag, 16-0-0- let's say 35. We'll hit enter, and we can see that the tag now appears in our list of tags. If I go to the home page, I can see the tag shows up in the home page. I'll go back to the administration page, and now we're going to delete our imaginary tag from the system. So I simply click on the little red X icon. I'm prompted to be asked whether or not I wish to actually delete this tag, and I do. It's imaginary, it doesn't actually exist. And now it's been eliminated. And that's the basic operation of the administration page.